Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be my empties video. I'm trying to pick up my box of empties. I don't know how full this actually is. There might be something big at the bottom, but I have quite a few. Some of these things aren't totally empty, but they are ready to go. They're expired or very old or unused and ungiftable. I do give away or gift, not really, just give away majority of my old makeup, but the stuff that's in here that isn't finished, that's old makeup, is like very old, nearly gone or expired. So let's just jump right in. The first thing in here is the Michael Todd Citrus Cream Moisturiser. This is nearly gone. I wish I could tell how much was left, but I haven't used this in a really long time and I've had this for quite a while and there's probably like that much left, like there's barely any. I loved this. This smelled really nice. This was really, I don't know, it was quite a, I'd say like a medium thickness, like a good night cream, maybe not so much for a day cream. Good for normal to dry skin. I did enjoy this and I would probably repurchase it. I have been through an entire bottle of the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. Do keep in mind that I have had this one since last year, like midway through last year, not since they first came out. This one I've had for a really long time. I am already on my second bottle and I love it. This stuff is great for anyone. I have sensitive skin and it does not irritate my skin. It works really well to remove makeup and cleanse the skin. If Corpo's feeling lazy, I actually do cleanse his face with this and that works really well just to remove any excess oils and dirt on the skin. I do love this and I will 100% repurchase once my other bottle is finished. Next I've got another Michael Todd product, and to be honest I don't usually adhere to the like dispose by, the little like icon down the bottom corner that says when the product's going to expire, but I haven't used this in such a long time and I have so many products and I have no space in my house, so I'm going to be giving this away because this is definitely past the use by date, which I don't usually believe. Anyway, this is the Tropical Fruit Enzyme Exfoliant Scrub and I got this because Shannon raves about it. I did really like it, but it is definitely not my favourite exfoliant that I have ever tried. But yeah, it is good. It smells divine. Oh, mine's definitely expired. I'm actually going to include one of Corpo's empties in here, which I would not normally do, but he loves this stuff and I wanted to let you guys know. This is the Shiseido Ibuki Multi-Solution Gel. And I believe I was sent this and I gifted it to him because I've been telling him for a really long time, he has oily skin, that he needs a gel moisturiser. So I gave him this. This retails at I think like between 60 and 80 New Zealand dollars. So he's going to buy one when he's in America, but it's just a gel moisturiser. He loves this. It moisturizes his skin perfectly. It helps to calm his breakouts, like gets rid of the redness out of his skin, and it's just very soothing and it's good if you have oily skin. A product that I absolutely love, sorry a lot of these are skincare because I go through lots of skincare, was the Suki Exfoliate Foaming Cleanser, and this I've used up almost entirely. This was a sample. It's sticky, I don't know what from, but it's sticky and it's grossing me out, but this is a sample from my last Violet box that I received, or my second to last one, and I freaking love this. This is a lemon, extremely lemony, lemon myrtle, very strong lemon scented exfoliant. This is like a sugar scrub type consistency, but it is literally amazing. I don't know how to explain it. It cleansed really well and it gently exfoliated my skin, and my skin had never felt so bright and amazing. The only reason why I haven't repurchased this is because this is like 60 bucks and I will happily pay $60 for it. It's just the fact that at the moment I'm going through other products and because I'm going away soon I'm trying to save my money, but once I get back from my holiday I will definitely be repurchasing this. I've also been through one of my shower gels from Lush. This one has like a tiny little bit left in it, but it's just like not even worth trying to get it out. This is the Snow Fairy shower gel. I get this one every Christmas. I've had it for the past 2 or 3 Christmases now, and I really love it. It just smells like lollies. These like little bottles last me like a really long time. I'd say at least 3 months. And I do shower on the daily, don't worry about that. I find that they just last me a really long time. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I don't use very much soap. Maybe I am dirty. I do definitely wash every day though with this and lasts me ages. Currently I'm using the Honey I Wash the Kids, or whatever it's called, the shower gel, because I don't like the soaps, I like the shower gels. And this one is definitely my favourite. But you can't get it at this time of year, so next year I will definitely be buying like at least a medium bottle, if not a big bottle. I have been through the Rexona Clinical Protection Summer Strength Deodorant. I am on another one. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I think it's over there. Yeah, it is. It's just behind me over there. My next, I don't know what you call it, like thing of this, container of this. This is the best deodorant ever. I don't smell with this. This smells amazing. If you forgot deodorant, if you forgot like a perfume, this is quite a fresh smelling scent, so you'd have like a slight nice aroma. Corby loves the smell of this. It's just really good, and I still sweat occasionally with this if I like go really hard working out, if it's really really hot, but this is probably the only deodorant that stops me from being stinky, so I love this stuff. So there's more in here than I anticipated. I'm still going through the skincare stuff because I've got heaps. I've got a ZA Deep Cleansing Oil. I have already got a backup of this and I'm currently using it. I do have a review from ages ago on my channel, and I think this was in my last empties as well, but I'll leave it linked off down below the video about this. It's just a oil product that removes your makeup. Just letting you know, this does have mineral oil in it, which is not good for your skin. It clogs your pores, so I would recommend cleansing your skin thoroughly after using this cleansing oil. So I do double cleanse when I use this. I use this to remove my makeup, and then I will cleanse at least one more time and maybe even exfoliate to make sure that I have the mineral oil off of my skin, otherwise it will clog your pores. So just letting you know, but it is a great inexpensive cleansing oil. I have been through 2 packets of my e.l.f. makeup remover cleansing cloths. I might have actually been through another pack since the last time I filmed, but threw them away at Corbu's house. I'm not sure. I don't love these as much as I used to, just because the micellar cleansing water is so much gentler. I find that these slightly do tug at my skin, but they are good for if you are really lazy and you don't want to squeeze out the makeup remover onto a pad and then soak the pad. This is just like a one-stop shop for cleansing your makeup, and they are $3 for 20 sheets, so you can't go wrong. I get mine from iHerb. I will have iHerb linked off down below with my code if you would like to buy these or anything else from iHerb. I've just got a couple more skincare, body and hair things before we get onto the makeup. I have another Lush shower gel. This one I must have had in there since like Christmas time, but this is Ponche, and this came out the previous Christmas, so Christmas 2013, and I loved this. I'm scared to... Still smells okay. It smells like orangey and like limey. So good. They didn't bring it back last year, and I was literally like banking on it coming back, and it didn't come back. I was so gutted. I was going to buy Corbu a big bottle for Christmas because he likes it a lot. So I'm hoping they bring it back this year. Please bring it back, Lush. I love this. Not everyone will like this scent because it's kind of weird, but I do absolutely love it. I went through one of my Tea Tree Cool and Creamy washes. I love this for cleansing my skin. It isn't foaming, so if you want something that's going to take your makeup off, this probably won't do it. That's why I use this in conjunction with my other cleanse off oil or my micellar water. This is just like a really nice treatment that is very like cooling and tingling on the skin, and I find that it does a really good job at banishing blemishes and sort of killing them. Works well because I have blemished skin, so I love this stuff, and I am just about finished with my current bottle actually, so you might see that in my next empties video. I have been through a Batiste dry shampoo. This is Sassy Endearing Wild. I have a backup, you guys can't see it, it's just out of camera, but I used it today on my roots. I don't use these as much as I used to because they are so drying on your scalp. If you are like me and have a dry scalp naturally, these are not your best friend. If you had have asked me about even like 3 months ago, I would have told you these are the best things ever, but I have actually recently been washing my hair slightly more just to try and get rid of the dryness, and it has helped a lot. But I do use these occasionally, so I probably won't be going through them as fast as I used to, but they are amazing. But if you do have a dry scalp, not so much, which is where I kind of am now. I kind of have a dry scalp now, but anyway, these are great and I would repurchase. I just wouldn't use it as much. I finally got through my bubblegum lip scrub from Lush. I got through this near to the end of last year. This is right at the bottom of the box, but this is the bubblegum / strawberry scented one. This is by far my least favourite. I think I would prefer the popcorn one. It's just sickly sweet and I didn't enjoy the scent, but as always these are amazing. So yeah, I would repurchase, but just not in this particular taste or flavour. I guess it's not even a scent, it's a flavour, so yeah. Now I literally have a buttload of mascaras. I am just really quickly going to shoot through and tell you what I liked and what I didn't. Majority of these ended up drying up, so they weren't that great. The first one is the Great Lash Mascara in Royal Blue, which I bought because it was blue. I never ever use this and I hate the formula of this mascara. Good for lower lashes, but I didn't like it for upper lashes. The reason why this is like one of the best selling mascaras is because it's good for makeup artists to use to build lashes. It's not really that practical on a daily basis, but anyway, this was good for colour but not a good formula. Did not like this, would not repurchase. The Maybelline Falsies Big Eyes Mascara was okay. I don't love the Falsies formula, so this wasn't my favourite Maybelline mascara. Would I repurchase it? No, I wouldn't. We have the Maybelline 1x1 mascara. I think I liked this one. Yeah, I did. I enjoyed this one. Not much to say about it. Would I repurchase it? Yes, if I didn't have like 700 mascaras to go through. Wasn't my favourite Maybelline mascara, but it was one of the good ones. Maybelline Mega Plush. This is one of the newer releases, I think. This mascara might not even need to be thrown out, but I just don't use it, so I'm going to throw it away. Mascaras aren't things that you should give away, by the way, because conjunctivitis, bacteria, diseases could transfer through mascara, especially if they're old. So this one was good. Very, very natural though. If you like a natural mascara, I found that the Mega Plush was very natural. Would I repurchase it? Probably not, because I have other favourites from the line. Napoleon mascara that I got from a magazine, Lashes to Lashes. Was it good? I guess. Would I repurchase it? No. Lengthening mascara from Kmart. Was it good? Not really. Would I repurchase it? No. L'Oreal Telescopic Clean Definition. I think this mascara was just ho-hum. I bought this from a makeup sale and it was kind of just meh. Not that great, not that crap. Would I repurchase it? No, because L'Oreal mascaras are like stupidly expensive for what they are. I'd rather just buy a Maybelline one. Maybelline Smoky Eyes Mascara. This one was one that I did like. It has a really fat brush like the traditional Colossal. I liked it. It wasn't my favourite Maybelline mascara. Would I repurchase it? Possibly. But I don't know, because it wasn't like my fave one that I've ever tried, if that makes sense. One of my favourite Maybelline mascaras, the Cat Eyes Colossal. I really love this one. This one has a scoopy brush, and it's definitely one of my favourite Maybelline Colossal mascaras. Would I repurchase this one? Yes, I definitely would. It is by far my favourite Maybelline mascara, I think. I try so many of them, they kind of just blur into each other, but I know that this one was a standout for me. If you go back and look at my videos that I used to do for Maybelline, they're on their YouTube channel, Maybelline NZ, if you want to check them out, you'll see me using all of their different mascaras, but this one was one of my favourites. My last two mascaras are very similar. There is the Benefit They're Real. This was my old tube of it. I have a new one that's open currently, but I don't really reach for it that much at the moment. I love this. Would I repurchase it? Definitely, but it is quite hard to remove, so do keep that in mind if you get easily irritated with your eyeballs. It probably isn't that great because you will need to scrub at it. Another mascara that I love, and I do have a backup of but I haven't opened yet, is the ZA Perfect Action Mascara, and this is fully gone. I don't think I've ever fully used a mascara before. I think the They're Real still had a little bit left. It was starting to go gross. This is literally gonzo. Dried up, used up, gone. This is amazing. This is just the Perfect Action Smudge Proof. This is the one with the gold cap and the gold writing. I love this one. It's not waterproof. It's basically like the They're Real, but it's not a bitch to get off. So love this. A+++. Would recommend. Would repurchase. Alright, now that we're past all of the mascaras, that probably took like 20 minutes, we're going to keep going. This is a lipstick that I bought ages ago. It's called Peach Peony by Maybelline, and I loved this. I bought this from Posty Plus, sorry, like a billion years ago, and I'm just throwing this away because it's old. Would I repurchase it? I can't, so can't really comment on that one. Here I have a MAC lipstick that I am not throwing away. I am back to MACing. This is MAC Creme de Nude, and I should have back to MAC this about 500,000 months ago because it is broken, disheveled, disgusting. It's just revolting. I have never had a MAC lipstick do this to me before, and I'll have you know this was my first MAC lipstick, so it wasn't a great introduction to the range, but yeah, MAC Creme de Nude. Would I repurchase? Possibly, but no, because no, I like the colour, but I wouldn't repurchase it, because if this happened again I'd be pissed. But I'm not that mad that I bought it because now I get to back to MAC it, but yeah, not a fan. I have one of the e.l.f. eyebrow kits. As you can see, I only use the gel or the wax side. Would I repurchase it? I've actually gone off of this product. I've found stuff that's way better, but if I needed an affordable brow product in a hurry, I would definitely go for this. But on a day-to-day basis, I wouldn't go and repurchase it. Another product from Benefit that I love, the Professional Primer. Pretty sure this one is like 110% gone. I love this stuff. It's so good at filling in pores and giving you a smooth base. I haven't found a product that I like quite as much as this. I've used the Maybelline Baby Skin and a couple of others, but this one is by far, in my opinion, from what I've tried, the best pore filler, and it's definitely worth the however much it is, because I think this tube lasted me like a year. Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, as you can see, it's done what they always do and crack when you get to the bottom. Would I repurchase this? No, I've actually gone off of this powder. It's just too mattifying. Not a huge fan of it, but again, if I needed a mattifying powder in a hurry, this would be the one that I'd go for, but I don't see myself needing one anytime soon, so I probably wouldn't repurchase. We're nearly there. Sorry, this time I actually cleared out a lot of my makeup collection, so a lot of the things that I wanted to review I've put in here. I have a couple of foundations here, by the way, moving along. First I have the Revlon Photo Ready. I might have a review of this from like literally like 4 years ago on my channel. Go and have a look. I'm not sure if I do or not. I don't like this foundation. I can't remember what I said if I did do a review. I remember I probably mentioned it in a favorites because I only had like 3 foundations, but now that I have like a billion, I hate this. The stuff sucks. It's a decent coverage, it's a decent consistency, it looks good, it gives you good coverage, but it is literally filled with sparkles. Why would you do that, Revlon? I have no clue. It has SPF, how can it be photo ready? I don't get it. Take out the sparkles and then we can talk, because it probably would be good. Would I repurchase it? No, not unless I remove the sparkle from it, because I remember one time I wore this to school. I had this in like year 12, I wore it to school. My friends were like, are you channeling Twilight today because you've actually got glitter on your face? And I was like, great. Next I have the Jordana Oil-Free Creamy Liquid Foundation. This is great. This is like a $5 foundation, $5 New Zealand foundation. You can buy this from $2 shops. You can get it on like Beauty Joint and stuff. Beauty Joint actually sell it with a pump. I remember seeing it on there with a pump once, but this was good. I'm in the shade 10 Buff, and the reason why I'm throwing this away is because I think it's actually almost gone. For one, I've shaken it up now, but it is actually like right down here. And it's not my colour, unfortunately. It's a little bit too dark for me, but when I first got this I was obsessed with it. It didn't break me out, which was amazing. But if you're looking for an inexpensive foundation, this could actually be worth a go. This is made in the USA, so it's not going to be filled with, well, it's not necessarily going to be filled with terrible ingredients, but yeah, it's definitely worth a try. I feel. And my final foundation is one that I totally used up. This is the Revlon Nearly Naked. I've got probably about that much left in it, and I know when I get down to here with most of my products I can't be bothered finishing them. Haven't used this in years, which is why I'm just going to get rid of it. My colour was 120 Vanilla, which was actually too dark, but at least it was yellow. Yeah, I liked this. I can't remember how I felt about it. I think this is kind of similar to the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I know that I preferred this to the Maybelline Fit Me because it matched me better, but now that I've got my Fit Me in a lighter shade, which is actually what I'm wearing today, I prefer that. But would I repurchase this? Probably not, because I do have better foundations and have more that I want to try. I went through a whole tube of Revitalash. I actually have been really bad at using it lately, but I got a new tube recently through PR, so I've been using it quite a lot lately. So if you think my lashes look longer, that is probably why. But I love this stuff. I think it is actually worth the money. It's liquid gold. Your eyelashes grow so much. I'm starting to use it on my eyebrow because this one needs to thicken out at the end, if you can tell. So I'm going to use it on my brows. I know they do sell Revita Brow. I might look into trying that if you guys would be interested in hearing my opinions on Revita Brow, but Revitalash 110% works. Next I have the Art Deco Perfect Taunt Concealer. This is in the shade 5. I use this up completely. Well, there's probably like 2 more twists in there. This is a similar product to the YSL Touche Eclat, where you put it underneath your eyes and la la la. This was good. Would I repurchase it? No, because I have better brightening concealers, but it was a good product. I generally don't repurchase things. I'd rather try something new. If I repurchase something, it's like a really big deal. But yeah, this was good, but didn't like wow me and floor me, and I wasn't like gasping for air. So yeah, won't repurchase it. I went through 2 lip balms, the first of which is the Yes to Carrots Mint Lip Balm. This was used up completely. I can't get any more out of there without digging my finger in. I really enjoyed this. This wasn't like the most moisturizing lip balm ever, but I'm really into organic lip balms. And this was a good one. I did like it. Probably wouldn't repurchase it because the Hurraw ones, which I've also finished one of, are cheaper. These are like $4 off of, I was going to say Amazon, no. They might be on Amazon, but they're $4 off of iHerb, and if you're going to get anything from iHerb, let it be these. They are so good. This one is mint. I'm currently using the, no, this one is lime. I'm currently using the mint one. This too is used up completely. I think it's used up completely. It won't wind up anymore, and I can't be bothered faffing around with it either way, but I love these. They are amazing. They are the best lip balms I've ever tried, and if you're looking for a good lip balm, Hurraw is the way to go. So those are my empties for probably 2015. Hopefully I'll do another one, but don't count on it, because I know that I didn't do one for like a year. But those are my empties for June 2015. Anyway, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it was so long, but I wanted to show you guys all of the products that I've used up. Probably a couple of them that I finished, like shampoos and stuff, my mum's just thrown out of the shower. But these are the majority of the products that I finished since last time. So do let me know what your empties are or a product that you've used up recently, and let me know what you thought of it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, because it really helps me out. And I will see you guys later. Bye!